briefly to talk about the Matrix, which I feel is a little bit misconstrued. I feel that most people prey on that word as being a new buzzword, as if to use it as meaning that everything around us is an illusion, which I'm just going to put it out there straight away just to clarify, because I guess we can all give long diplomatic explanations about this, but I'm going to give you my perspective along my journey, and that is that the Matrix really does not exist. You have to be careful, because the people that write scripts to a lot of movies have very, very high levels of consciousness, and they're able to tap into areas of creativity that most people don't really have access to, because they're obviously too busy with every day-to-day pop culture, news, and social media that takes them away from who they really are. So the people that write scripts to a lot of movies that are obviously similar to the Matrix are basically making people think that they're in an illusion, when really what is around us is not an illusion. I do believe that everything is made up of matter and energy and atoms, and nothing wrong with studying subatomic particles and quantum physics, and that everything around us is made up of energy, yes, and that everything around us is made up of the same building blocks, which are atoms and energy. Yes, I believe that. But to say that we're living in a matrix is just a way to get people to. It preys on people's insecurities, their weaknesses, their minds, thinking that there's other things to their life because they're either unhappy with their present state of mind and they're looking for something, the next shiny object, the something better. So even people that make their money day to day, mentors that preach enlightenment and preach all the topics, which I genuinely believe that they've got a lot of things to help and uplift people and offer them support and help and mentoring. At the end of the day, these people are living and making money, not in a matrix. They're here in a 3D experience. They're here living in this experience. I do believe in other dimensions, but those dimensions are, you can transcend them, and you can go to a fourth dimension and a fifth dimension if you end up delving in astrophysics and deeper meditative states of being. But again, when you come out of those states, you're back here. Unless you leave your body, this vessel, and then you die, and then there's obviously many explanation as to where we go and what we do. Before that state, in the awakened state of consciousness, the living state of consciousness, you're in a 3D reality, which is the present state of being, and hence the matrix just allows people to question and look, maybe there's something better than this, but really it's an easy way to make money, to get popularity, to get awareness, which is, in my opinion, it's a lot of bull. To state that our present state of awareness is an illusion. What illusion? Illusion to what? Okay, I get it if someone comes up in the media and he misconstrues the news, or he gives you false news. Okay, that might be an illusion, or you'd call it a lie more. But an illusion, to me, that I think that's a word. And obviously there's other books like The Holographic Universe. Well, that's got some valid points in it. But to say that this whole experience is a hologram, like really a hologram, I think it's very very difficult to differentiate. Maybe these people are trying to say something more than that I'm missing. Maybe they're talking about a metaphor. But if I'm going to be upfront and I'm going to speak my truth, I'm going to say that the Matrix is just another way for explaining a reality outside the present reality. It is of my opinion that all we really have is the present, and we can reflect on the past, learn from the experience, and try not to make them in the future. But other than that, it is of my opinion that there is no Matrix. So with that being said, I just want you all to consider this idea, and feel free to leave your comments and opinions, because I could be wrong. I'm open to a discourse, and I'm open to answering questions, but I'm quite rational. Being a scientist, I always like to question things before I just make allegations and blindly believe, which is something that sometimes people just blindly take the status quo, pop culture type of mentoring, and not really dissect it and question it. Thank you for watching.